Hello, and welcome back to Mulana 2. I'm recording this game differently than I record Minecraft, and every game has its own tweaks and different things that you have to get through in terms of recording. And so basically, I started recording this episode and something screwed up with the video. And so I've gone back to my save point. I'm going to start recording again, but I've already done a little bit of what I didn't hear before. Someone told me in the comments of the first video, I'm glad I immediately uploaded the first video, that I could use the hand scanner to read these signs. And so that sign just tells us that over here, this crazy thing is the village altar. But I'm going to head back down into the bottom of the ruins where we got to at the end of the last episode, and we'll pick up from there. So the entrance just has an entrance sign, and I just realized that you can read these things. Face mural. There's several face murals by the ruins entrance. They contain mechanisms to make the eyes glow, but it isn't in effect in the current time. The reason for the construction is unclear. Don't jump off the edge unless you are a qualified ninja or archaeologist, like we are. Whee! Alright, and actually, here's another one of these things that I can read. So we didn't read these in the previous episode, because I didn't realize you could use the hand scanner at these locations. So let's read them together. Similar to the candy bentar of Bali Island, but decorated differently, it's thought to have been built in tribute to the creator of La Mulana ruins. Also tales that people emerged here from once, but these claims too are unverified. Alright. People emerging from crazy places. And... oh, interesting. If I jumped? I'll have to try that on some different ladders to see if I can jump and catch the ladder in midair. Alright, Mural of Departure. Alright, and then the Gates of Guidance. Okay, so I've been kind of speculating about what I've been seeing in the background here, but it turns out that there's actually lots of text here. Gates of Guidance, the ruins are split into sections, inhabited by different races. Alright, great. I wasn't planning to take you along on this journey, but now that I've discovered that I can read these things, we might as well read them together. The depths of the ruins are pitch black. They once were lit by undying flames, but these flames winked out when the ruins collapsed. There are bats, please kill them for us. I like that. Okay, and I said I was going to try. Yes, I can jump up and then catch a ladder in midair. So that could be a useful skill to be aware of. Vases. I see, they're not pots, they're vases. Often have coins or weaponry inside. Perhaps there were ancient forerunners who could jump their way up. Alright, and I did jump my way up on this one already and broke it open, and I don't remember what was inside the first time, and in any case, there's nothing inside there now. My vague impression is that once you get coins out of a vase, you can't get coins again. The runes are labyrinthian. I don't know that that's actually true, because people tend to think of a labyrinth as a maze, but a labyrinth, I think, is actually like a maze that only doesn't have any choices or turns. Yeah, in any case, the rooms on the left can't be reached conventionally by human means, unless you can jump incredible distances. Fortunately, I can jump incredible distances. Okay, and it turns out I know how to eventually get up there, and so hopefully we'll be doing it very shortly, due to what's going to happen next. But let's try reading this thing. Alright, chest above has the Holy Grail. Instantly recall being back to a said location. Priceless artifact. Yep, I already stole it. Great. And what do we have here? Pathway under construction. Crawl over the rubble and climb on the girders. Yep. Doing lots of that. Alright, so it would have been helpful to read these the first time around, but I'm glad that I know that I can read them now. Mausoleum of the Giants ahead. Okay. So at the end of the last episode, we got down here into the Mausoleum of Giants. Second children. Still under repair, so watch your step. Alright. And I'm trying to remember the layout of this place. I'm fairly certain that we explored kind of the first four rooms. Yeah, the cursed tablet is right down there. Let's kill some bats, as we've been instructed to do, and then let's read this. Astronomic mural, carvings of the sun, moon, and stars. They knew astronomy. And communication with extraterrestrials. Alright, so all kinds of crazy stuff in here. And so is this the thing that I could have read that says don't read the cursed tablet? The tablet ahead is cursed. It said that those who dare to read it twice will meet this misfortune. It was relocated here for safety as signs suggest its curse is still active. Do not read under any circumstances. Okay, now it all makes sense. Alright. So... yeah, I think last time we did not go down any further than this, and so this will be new to you. It's not new to me due to the lost video footage. Zebu statue. Led by 9 siblings, Zebu is the eldest brother, said to have attempted to maintain peace between his siblings throughout their conflict, and he's immortalized holding up the earth. I see, okay, great. Cool statue. And over here, right. It doesn't appear that I can go to the right, and so it seems like I just have to go down. I couldn't figure out a way to get up to the vase that's above me, because I can't jump from up here, and I didn't see any other obvious way to get there. So let's just continue moving downwards. There's something to read here, and this gives us a save point, and so I'm going to save over this one, because that's what I did previously. And it's a save point, but it's not a teleport destination, which is to say that if I go to my Holy Grail, it does not appear in this list of places that I could teleport to. Alright, so if I read this... these 4 guys were known as the Star Giants. They wanted to venture into space. They communicated with the extraterrestrials. First to fall in battle against the Moon Giants. So we've got these statues, and this guy has fallen down. Here are some skeletons that look like they might come to life, but they don't seem to be coming to life. This vase, sadly, does not have any coins in it for me. The Leto statue. Killed when he was stabbed through the chest by the Moon Giant. Wanted to escape to the surface not only out of principle, but because she dreamed of seeing the sun. The statue is undergoing repair. And trying to be restored. And I can't get over that way. So all these crazy ruins, like, we're learning a bit of lore about this world and what's going on. I haven't really been taking notes because I don't have a sense of what the secrets in this place are going to be like. I am aware, let me actually try it out. Let me try it out on the next thing that we read. I just wanted to kill this bat. And I note that my blue bar at the bottom in the upper left is almost full when I collect enough of those little green orbs. I think we fill up our health bar. Or we'll refill our health bar. And there is going to be some kind of monster battle in the next room, as you might already suspect, given the fact that the background music has gone away. But before we start that, what I wanted to try is if I read these... Rocket development plan. So if I press the item button again, apparently it's going to record that. Yeah, okay, record or delete. So I could say record or delete. Okay, so if I say record, so reboot statue, and then so then if I go into my computer apps, text, yeah, okay. So basically we can record text that we read in various spots, and so that's one way to keep track of various clues and things that we find along the way. But Ratatosker is apparently a giant squirrel or something, and I can hit him in the head with my whip. And I'm not doing as well this time as I was last time. He doesn't seem to be super great at moving. Okay, and he drops an orb. Great. Which I think just healed me up. So we defeated Ratatosker or whatever. Sakit. Sparking the conflict between the giants when he attacked Leto. Embedded a key imbued with his power into Leto's body before falling into slumber. Alright, Saki's statue is under repair. So there's a key inside Leto's body, it sounds like. And there's a person here. Abutu, who left a record of the giant's history to the future. Alright. And here's a person. Samaranta. What a great help, I think. You defeated that squirrel monster? What impressive power. Fighting isn't my forte. I stayed hidden. I'm one of the 7th children. Once one of the 4 philosophers. Now I'm restoring the ruins. Planned on visiting the Fairy Queen, who resides in a secret deep within this place. But the repairs won't finish for a while, but the elevator above has been repaired. It connects to the Gates of Guidance, so you can pass through to the Gate of Illusion, and there you can meet another philosopher, Phobos. The phenomena occurring within the ruins has something to do with Eglana ruins, the other side of La Mulana. The huge squirrel has warped here from the warped here to the Mausoleum of the Giants from somewhere else. If it came from Eglana, then the cause of the problems might lie there as well. Alright. So, he has unlocked an elevator in the upper left. And so we can... Is there something over here? Not really. Alright, so we can take the elevator and get back up into that room that I mentioned earlier in the episode. And there are skeletons here. And we fought them before when we got cursed, and so we know once they go down, we have to keep breaking them, otherwise they wake back up. Because that's how skeletons in games work. Alright, but this is a new place that is going to lead us to the Gate of Illusion, I think it's called. Gate of Illusion. Oops, there's a bat right there. Be careful. And so over here, I did meet Phobos. And so let's go meet him again. And this is getting to be just about as far as I had gone before. The daughter of the man who solved the mystery of the La Mulana ruins, I see. I'm Phobos, one of the 4 philosophers. Trying to recreate the ruins that were destroyed. Shop in these ruins, you can buy things. With the defeat of an entity known as Mother, the La Mulana ruins were supposed to become simply that, just ruins. But the monster was able to warp here from Eglana. We know nothing other than it exists. I assume you have questions. What is Mother? So Mother fell to this planet from skies long ago. It created progeny. The 4 philosophers are from the 7th children. We sought death for the Mother, who'd continually destroyed each generation of her children. What are the children? The various races born from Mother. So Mother kept birthing races, but upon realizing each subsequent generation was flawed in some way, she systematically destroyed them. She bore 8 distinct races. They subsequently went above ground. This is why La Mulana is the cradle of all civilization. You modern humans, by the way, are part of the group known as the 8th Children. Your race was born from a life-giving machine called the Tree of Life, in which the 7th Children imbued our own memories and mind in order to create you. Eglana is the child of La Mulana. The child reference brings something to mind. Step outside for a second. And so we take a look at this statue. This is called the child statue. I live here precisely because looking at the statue inspires my research. In the La Mulana ruins, there isn't much else with a similar name, so look into it. And so we can literally look into it, which I discovered by whipping it, and it starts getting off a blue glow. And we can break it open and shrug. My inspiration! The gate won't open? Let me try it. So it revealed a gate inside the statue or behind the statue, and he's able to open it. It would appear as that it will only open for those possessing the Mother's power. For a 7th child like myself, it's easily opened, but for an 8th child without Mother's memories, I guess it can't be opened. I don't know what brought you here, but I feel like it was fate. If the Eglana ruins that we philosophers were investigating really do lie beyond this gate, then the entire world could be in grave peril. Ask and you shall be given, think and you shall find. Words of wisdom for those wishing to face the ruins. Come and see philosophers if you have any trouble. Lend me your tablets, and I will add some software. There's microchips loaded with data that you want to gather. So we get a Ruins Encyclopedia, and I can open up my apps and install Ruins Encyclopedia onto my tablet, and so we will have that moving forward, but now we can move forward to what will end up being kind of like the cutscene. Eglana Ruins. And so this is just about as far as I got in the lost video footage. But basically it's like a big cutscene with the title once again, and so I guess all of that was basically the prelude to get us down into Eglana. Here in the game La Mulana 2, the 0th body, the 9th spirit. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Roots of Yggdrasil, which I guess is like the world tree from which everything was birthed. There's something up in the upper left that I don't know how to get to. New message. This time it's from Phobos. I hacked your tablet so we can communicate. When investigating the ruins of La Mulana, I picked up some information on Eglana ruins as well. They're built similarly, so I'll fill you in on what I can. Alright, so he's going to talk to us. There's a pressure plate here. So if I step on, it opens this door. And it looks like there's some kind of tablet in the bottom right. I can scan it. Welcome, denizen of Mother's World. This is the world of fools at constant war, a land of battle destined for ruin. Are you the harbinger of ruin, or did you simply flow in on the tide? You, pitiful one, who will never know freedom from struggle. Alright, well that's a nice welcome. I have a tendency to want to start at the top, and so I'm going to go up here. There are some new monsters, there's a chest, and there's some kind of doorway. Vili, who are you? This is Eglana, the land of exile, where one can only wait for death. And this place itself is the deepest level of Eglana, the roots of Yggdrasil. Leave this place now if you value your life. Alright, I choose not to leave. I see a pressure plate over there on the right. Gonna try to kill the bat first. Hiya! Darn it, I missed. Okay, we'll break open the vase and get some money. Oh, okay, that thing is dangerous. I stepped on the pressure plate. Oh, there were some spikes. Guide, Fatchan. Okay. There's still bad guys around. Can I take out the bat first separately, perhaps? Maybe? Maybe not. And that little rabbit thing is immune to the spikes, as far as I can tell. Is it a rabbit? It looks kind of like a rabbit. Ah, darn it. Okay. I do not have as much air control. I see. And jumping on the spikes, I guess, is bad, but... Oh, it can fly. It's a flying rabbit. Oh, guide. Oh, So, am I picking up... Guide bat. Okay, so let's check out... Ah! Okay, so now that we have the Encyclopedia of the Ruins... This is kind of like the, in Hollow Knight, when you go and talk to, I can't think of what his name was or whatever, and you get a guide about all the enemies that you've killed. It seems like it's that. Hit points 1, soul 3, drop coins. What do you find in every dark cave? Bats. They're not particularly dangerous, but they're a nuisance. They can be difficult to spot. Okay, so this thing is called the Fatchan, a one-eyed, single-legged creature. No arms, there's a single arm concealed inside their mouths, which they use to ensnare prey. A degraded goblin. And they might drop shurikens, it sounds like. And a Scavator is a rabbit with the wings of the bird. Okay, I was interpreting that correctly. They can jump and glide. They're not aggressive. Oh, okay. So I don't have to fight that guy if I don't want to. Alright. Very interesting. And then Vili was the guy we talked to in the cave. Once a sage. Alright. He's crumbling in both body and mind. He was from the 6th child. Okay. Interesting, interesting. And if I want to open this, is it open? Yes. Sacred orb acquired. What is the sacred orb? I don't think I see it among any of the things here. So I'm not sure what the sacred orb does. Alright, and what does the map of this place look like? I do not have a map of this place yet. No map. Alright, well, it looks like I can go up. So let's try going up. Can I break through this wall? Yes. Great. This skeleton's not coming to life. That one is. So let's deal with this one. And we get a guide on the skeleton, which I definitely want to read. So let's check out skeleton, number 2. I see it highlights it in blue. It's a new item. Great. Lifeless bones to which a soul has returned. Alright, they must be smashed until they stop moving and they can drop weights. Alright, fantastic. There's a tablet of some sort here. Holy Grail, hold it in hand and rouse those memories. You shall be summoned there too. Okay, so it seems like this is a place to use the Holy Grail. And so if I want to do that... So, how did I, like, use it to actually save? Is this a save tablet? I feel like it's telling me this is a save tablet, but it's not being added to my save list, and so I'm not sure if I'm just misunderstanding how to use the buttons. Yeah. I'm not sure. I will try to figure that out later, I suppose. Alright, let's try to kill this thing. Oh! Alright, that was funny. Alright, we just opened this chest, apparently. And I got a map! Oh, good. That's something I very much wanted. Okay, so I have a map of the area. That's what it looks like. Roots of Yggdrasil. It does look kind of tree-like. Let's see if I can manage to kill this guy. Oh! Alright, I didn't look to see if there was a visual cue that that was going to happen beforehand. Ooh! He can shoot fireballs. Okay. So the red dot on his head is not merely decorative. Alright, but I can kill him. He is a carbuncle. So let's see what a carbuncle is. Small animal with a red jewel planted on its forehead. Can form a ball of light. The jewel holds even greater powers. Alright. Fascinating. Okay, here's one of these things. Right, that was not going to be aggressive, apparently. But I just killed it anyway, because that was my natural reaction. I see another tablet up there that's glowing. So maybe the tablets are just telling me information and it was not a Holy Grail save point or whatever. So let's try to read this. This is Erd's Route, a path guarded by the black dragon Nidahog. The road to the land of the dead. Alright. Oh, hello, bats. Whom I also almost did not see. I imagine I can do this. Oh, wait. Alright, that did not work as well as I hoped. What is here? Oh, this is a save point. Okay, great. Let's overwrite this. Alright, and then I'm curious to know if I can now... It's still not a teleport destination, though. Okay. So I managed to save my progress, but it's not a teleport destination. I will definitely... There is kind of like a little manual for this game, and I'm going to read a bit of it offline, just to make sure I understand kind of like all of the buttons and save capabilities and different things that I have in this game. And it seems like it's the first time that we kill an instance of an enemy that it drops its little entry in the guide. And then henceforth afterwards, whenever we kill enemies, they just have their usual drops. Or at least that's how I'm inferring things. This thing is glowing, which I suspect means I can hit it with my whip and something will happen. Oh! There is like an eyeball over here that just shot lasers at me. Okay. If you hit that thing, eyeball lasers get shot at you. Alright. Let's try... Okay, are you... Nope, you're angry. Alright, so... I thought you weren't supposed to be mean to me, but apparently you are. Beware, fools who thoughtlessly harm the holy relics within will suffer the divine wrath of the blue eye. Okay, if only I'd read that first. Okay, so don't harm the holy relics, or else the blue eye shoots you. I forget that you had an arm in your mouth. There's a weight here. Oh! Ooh, that looks like shurikens or something. I think I'm going to gain a new weapon power or something here. Shuriken acquired. So, it is a sub-weapon. Right, so there's a main weapon and a sub-weapon. And apparently I just got 30 shurikens. Yeah, they're in the upper right-hand corner. And that's my jump button, so I'm guessing shurikens is this button? Yes! Okay, so I have throwing stars now. Lookout world. And I'm not exploring in any particular systematic way, so I'm not sure how thoroughly I will be exploring everything. Let's watch out for the spikes. Okay. Sure, let's read this. Do not approach. Do not attempt to grasp that which cannot be reached by your hands. Okay. That's a nice little warning. There's another one of those blue eyes. So it's probably a laser that's gonna, like, shoot at me if I do things with the ruins or something, I guess. More shurikens, great. The floor right below me right here almost looks like it would open up if I were to break the blocks below, and so let's attempt to do that. Oh! Apparently I just insta-killed myself. Okay. Continue. Alright, so we go back to this place. Right, I think the continue system versus the save and load system is different. And continue will put you back at the last place that you saved, whereas if I had exited the game and reloaded, I would have reloaded at the village, since that was the only save location kind of thing, I think, is how I understand how the game is supposed to work. But let's try to reacquire our shurikens, because they are pretty cool, and I want them. So gimme, gimme, gimme. And now we know, I want to go back and take a look and see if there was any obvious way to tell that that trap was going to be set off, other than just, like, knowing about it beforehand. So if I'm over here, I guess it does look like there's something in the ceiling, and the blue eyes apparently are things that are going to attack us in various ways, and so maybe that would have been clue enough for me to realize that there was going to be bad things happening if I tried to do what I did. What if I do this? That opens that, but I still don't know how to get down there necessarily. But for now, let's try going inside here. Sigan! Would you not hear my final wish as I lay here on my deathbed? Please, release my husband. Accused of a crime, he's being subjected to punishment by continuous exposure to poisoned water. As I have been unable to keep the poisoned water from him, he suffers yet. He's trapped in the room below the statues of the three goddesses. Poisoned water drips down from the beast statue hung above his head. Please help him. Guide Sigan. Okay, so I'm curious to know if my guide... Oops. Wife of the trickster, condemned to be showered by drops of poison. Collect the drops in a container. She can no longer visit. Alright, but it doesn't have the clue about the three statues. And so I wonder if that's something that I want to... Can I talk to her again and read that again? Trapped in the room below the statues of the three goddesses. Okay, I think I should take notes. I do have a pen and paper for this game, because like I heard, it was kind of like Environmental Station Alpha with lots of riddles and puzzles and things. And so I'm going to make a note of this. Alright, I've made some notes about that text. Alright, we get more shurikens here. It looks like there might be a place for a ladder to go down there, but I'm not sure. Oh, I can probably break it with shurikens, huh? I hadn't thought about this before. So what if I stand here and fire shurikens? Yeah. Alright, look at this. I'm a genius. I'm able to solve the most basic of puzzles. Ankh Jewel acquired. New message. Oh, it's from Zelpud. Alright. That's called an Ankh Jewel. It can destroy the Ankh where the Guardians sleep. The Guardians are scary monsters. Be prepared before you go picking a fight. Alright. So if I find an Ankh, the jewel, I guess, will unlock a boss fight or something, it sounds like, maybe? I think is the gist of it. I've managed to do some things, and so I think at this point I'm going to quickly go back to the save pedestal and save my progress before I continue. And actually, perhaps this is a good place to go ahead and finish up this episode. we have found kind of what appears to be the main portion of the game. I think it's going to mostly take place in Mulana as opposed to Mulana, which I guess is where the first game took place. And yeah, we've got shurikens, we learned how to use our scanner, we fought some kind of squirrel, we have a guide that's collecting information about all sorts of enemies. Yeah, I feel like we're making good progress. So yeah, I will go ahead and save here and overwrite this slot. And next time we will continue from here. Will we start here in the roots of Yggdrasil? Yggdrasil? I need to learn how to pronounce things? I guess we'll find out next time. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you soon with more Mulana 2. Bye-bye!